Hello and welcome. My name is Michael Jobity, and I'll be hosting this live stream today, as well as the award ceremony on the 7th and 8th of December at the Ealing Picture House Cinema in West London. Welcome to the 5th edition of the Mirrorban UK Film Awards, powered by the Mirrorban Company, founded by our festival director and founder, Jay Manari, who is also an independent writer, producer, director, member of Directors UK, and nominated Filmmaker of the Month in June of this year. The Mirrorban UK Film Awards, or MUFA, is a British BFI Film Fund-winning film festival listed on the British Council Festival Directory and London-based, focused on showcasing diversity in all-terror movies, created despite all the challenges of an indie, low-budget production. Mirrorban provides a spotlight for underrepresented, emerging, and experienced independent filmmakers through on-site networking events, live-streamed industry talks, online film courses, and most recently, an independent film fund launched to support the making of more independent short films. If you haven't done so yet, please check out our festival tickets, just £16 for 2 days of screenings and panels. And don't miss the limited Career Pass tickets, which offer exclusive industry access. Subscribe to our art house focused streaming platform, Stream Auteur, to watch all the officially selected candidates of this edition. Vote for your favorite, which will win the Best Film Audience Award. Let's turn it over to our special guest. Please welcome Martin Sandin from Sweden, shortlisted for Best UK Short Doc with their film Brave. We're also honored to have our esteemed juror, Thomas Deshays, on the live stream today. In this story, a character named Maria Granberg lives to conquer the world's highest mountains. It's her way of trying to understand herself better and evolve as a person. It's also a means of coping with the darkness that comes and goes in life. In September 2022, she is set to climb the 8,163 meter high Manaslu in Nepal without oxygen. When the expedition, after several weeks, is on the verge of reaching the summit, the unthinkable happens, and reality leaves her with only one conceivable way out. Let's check it out.
We just heard an avalanche come down below Camp 4, and now we're just hearing yells and screams. Shit.
Jag gör ju inte det jag gör för att utmana riskerna. Jag gör det jag gör på det sätt jag gör det för att undvika riskerna. Väldigt tidigt så formades jag till en perfektionist. Jag hade väldigt höga krav på mig själv. Det jag gör får mig att känna mig levande. Får mig att älska livet. Man är rädd för att pusha för långt. Man är också rädd för att inte pusha nog långt.
I have friends up there. I'm waiting to hear if they're okay.
All right, so with that, let's jump into the Q&A session. So Martin, obviously we have so many questions for you, but we only have 10 minutes, so we're trying to condense the questions down. But my first question would be, what was it like shooting this? I mean, in terms of, location and all the logistics around filming, a film that's about, hiking up a mountain and incorporating an expedition. What was that like for you?
It was amazing. It was an amazing shoot. It was so inspiring to just be a part of Maria's expedition and be a part of her life, and also be able to talk about like things that are not only about climbing and be strong physically, but also the mental challenges of being a human and being a human trying to conquer the highest mountains in the world.
Exactly. So I'll hand it over to Thomas, who's the juror for documentaries. So I'm sure he has some questions for you as well.
Yes, Martin, I love the documentary, and especially I remember this scene at the end when Maria meets her father, and I was telling myself how I would react if it were me. I would leave my father or my mother or my family, my friends with so many interrogation, with so many fear and doubts. So I guess you managed to not pick a side. You didn't want to tell, oh, you know, it is good to do that, or it is wrong. Am I right?
Yeah. I mean, exactly. I mean, for me and Victor Anderstål, who I made the film with, who is the DOP and who also edited the film with me. For us, it was and is really important to let people talk and to let people be people and tell our story, but let the people that watches our films, let them be the judges of the truth, or the judges of what's important and so on, and not say that it's dangerous or you should not or you should, so to speak.
Amazing. No, great answer. And I know Jay probably has some questions for you as well. I'll hand it over to Jay.
Hi, Martin. It's nice to see you again. And
thank you. Same to you.
I'm happy when we have filmmakers that have participated in previous editions, and in your case, you are transitioning from one genre to another. Last year we had comedy, The Car Spotter, and I'm just curious about how as a filmmaker, how is your relationship with the genres, and how did you particularly pick a documentary this time? So a non-fiction. Why was what motivated you better than fiction, if you have a preference for that?
I think that for me, the story comes to me, so I'm open for the story to come. And with Brave, it was a coincidence that we met Maria Granberg, and she told us a little bit about herself and her story, and we felt that this is a great story. We need to tell this story. And I think that I mean, genres are great, but I also see myself as a filmmaker, and not a documentary filmmaker or a fictional filmmaker, but more of a this guy who likes to tell stories, and the ones that sort of comes to me is the ones that I want to do. So recently I've made another documentary in Sweden about a hip hopper called Moana. And it's a 1 hour documentary who's aired on Swedish national television about his endeavors. He needs to make a new album. He needs to change his life, and it's really hard. It's really hard for him, and we are following him for 3 years in the film, from almost going down the black hole, so to say, to find something and to find a way out. And I think that's, if we talk about what my sort of films are about, I would say that the thing, I mean, the darkest points in everyday life are the points I think is most interesting. I mean, it doesn't have to be big things. It could be like, I don't believe in my cause, or my dreams are lost, or I don't know who I am, or I need to change myself, or whatever it is. It could be, small or big things, but that's the stories that I like to tell. So, a broad answer, but I think that's why I sort of, I got attached to Brave, sort of got attached to this hip hop story. And also the last year's comedies, it's a comedy, but it's also about, losing and love and trying to find your own place in life. Even if in that case, if you're old, I mean.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it feels like a true independent mind. I like it. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love that. And to your point, I think whenever someone goes through adversity, they take out some new lesson, right? And being able to have that come as a positive outcome at the end. And I love that you're able to kind of connect the different genres of the films that you've created with that underlying message. I think that's resonates with a lot of us, resonates with me, and I'm sure everyone else on the live stream. But with that, I think we'll wrap up the live stream. I just want to give a special thanks to yourself, Martin, Thomas, and Jay for being on the live stream today. It was great to hear more about the background of your film and the creative process of building Brave. So with that, I just want to give some quick reminders for the audience listening today. So festival passes are available for purchase on the Miraband and Ealing Picture House website. The red carpet reception is followed by the award ceremony, and this will take place at the Ealing Picture House Cinema on the 8th of December, which is Pansexual and Pan-Romantic Pride Day. This is when all the winners will be announced and where the Mayor of Ealing will be presenting the Best UK Short and UK Feature Awards. Starting from the 7th of December, finalist films will be screened and available to stream on our platform for 5 weeks, where you can vote for your favorite, which will win the Best Film Audience Award. And to do that, all you have to do is go on Stream Auteur and click Add to Favorites for the film that you want to vote for. With that, thank you so much, Martin, Thomas, and Jay.
Can I say one last thing?
Yeah, go for it, of course.
Yeah. I just want to, obviously, I want to say thank you to the three of you for taking your time and having this chat with me. And I also want to say thank you to the Miraband people for, doing this great work for, short film, for documentary, and for culture. I mean, if you're a filmmaker, as a filmmaker, you need somewhere to, put out your work, or you need to meet people, and you need the energy from other people that are in for it, for the culture, or for movement, or changing whatever people are doing. So I mean, this is my second year, and I'm amazed by the the brilliant work that you do. So thank you, and keep it up, and hopefully we'll see you next time
in person at some point. Thank you, Martin. That's really kind of you. It's a caress on the heart during this hectic festival prepping days.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Take care.
Take care.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Right.
Cheers.
Bye. Bye.